Let me wait to see who's going to get in here. Because I wanted to do a recap. I wanted to do a recap. Let me go ahead and get into my intro because why not? I don't know if I'm going to put this on Patreon or not. So if you're catching this live, great. But let me get into my intro and then I'll be back.
Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of.
Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
Okay, so I wanted to do this late night recap because a lot of women are wanting to know, why did I do the live stream? Why did Yanni do the live stream? Why did I do the live stream? Why did I do the live stream? Why did I do the live stream? I did the live stream because I was being doxxed. Well, really, you can't dox me, but you can try to dox me. I don't have a record, for those wondering. People were trying to find out where I was living. People were trying to expose me. Ooh. People were dragging my character. I mean, just dragging my character to filth. And you know what? It wasn't people. It was Black women. It was Black women that were doing this. And I told you that last year I said that there's going to be a separation. And the separation was going to happen among Black women. And I knew that this was coming because spiritually I could feel it. I knew that we were going to be separated because the separation was needed. The fakes needed to go to their side and the real ones needed to go to their side. The people that have integrity needed to go to their side, and the people that stand and live on lies needed to go to their side. The unhealed needed to go to their side, and the people that are a work in progress, that are willing to do the work, needed to go on their side. Because we were trying to coexist and it was dragging us all down. And in order for the collective to really move forward and to push forward, the separation was necessary. So you saw a lot of friendship breakups last year, probably going into this year. And you're going to continue to see that because the separation is so necessary. And it's not about Black women really like choosing a side or anything. It's just you're literally being separated by default because you're choosing yourself, you're choosing your integrity, you're choosing to do what is best for you, you're choosing to heal and work on yourself. You're not people pleasing. You're not doing that anymore. You're choosing to better yourself. And so because you're bettering yourself, you're leveling up, you're going to have to leave women behind that want to stay stuck in an old, outdated mentality that's not serving them. Honestly, it's not serving them. So I felt like when it came to this situation that I needed to uphold my credibility. My credibility when it came to this situation, once I found out that it was a scam, my credibility could have been lost. But no one cares about that. That's the perspective that no one wants to think about. If my credibility gets lost, I'm nothing. Real Yanni is a joke. I'm absolutely nothing. No one is going to take me serious. And then if no one's taking me serious and my credibility is lost, how can I help other Black women? How can I help Black women at all? How can I have a mentoring business? How can I call myself a mentoring coach? Like, I take what I do very serious. And in order for me to do what I do, I have to have integrity. I have to have credibility. I have to have a good standing character. So that's why I made the live stream. Now, if I wanted to intentionally go out of my way to make Black women look bad, I would have gave you a Keke Palmer update, but I didn't. I just went silent about it. And I told y'all that I was going to go silent about it because conflicting information. And one thing that I've learned from last year going into this year, I'm no longer running with a one-sided story. I have to have all the information. I have to have all the facts as much as I can at that given time, especially when it involves accusing a person. I just need to get more information because there are so many people running to social media now, and there's so many people wanting to manipulate the public to gain sympathy and support. And it's really causing a lot of confusion, chaos, and spreading false information about people. And that's scary because I wouldn't want someone doing that to me. I wouldn't want someone spreading false information regarding me. And that's what I went through the last few months. I had people spreading false information about me. I had people trying to dox me, trying to figure out where I live. And it was women. It was Black women that were doing this. It was not men. It was Black women. And I could not believe the very women that I support, I go so hard for, had turned on me. And the very thing that I advocate for in this space is to protect Black women, and my own protection was at jeopardy. And no one seemed to care. Like, everyone was okay with it because they felt like, oh, Yanni's wrong. She's wrong about this. Like, she shouldn't be victim blaming and things like that. But I happen to be right. And my life was threatened. Like I said, I was doxxed. People are trying to get my address, like do real weird shit. So if you feel like I've been extra private lately, this is why. I no longer feel comfortable in this space to share anything that pertains to my personal life. People try to get information out of me. I got people out here thinking they know where I live now. You have no idea where I live. You don't really know where I live. And I'm not going to really share it. And the reason is because I don't feel comfortable. When your own following turns on you and starts bashing you and threatening your life and doxing you, I think as a content creator, you got to take a step back and you got to think, okay, this is no longer a safe space for me. This is no longer a safe space. I don't feel comfortable being transparent about what I got going on in my personal life. I no longer feel that way. So this was just, y'all, this situation was crazy. And then I knew I was dealing with a practicing witch. And I want to talk about that. I knew as a spiritual woman, I knew that I was dealing with dark magic. I knew that this woman had put dark magic out here on the collective. When I did my spiritual protection, y'all know I do spiritual protection on myself all the time because I put my face out here. I knew she was a practicing witch when I lit my candle after I had prayed over it. And I was like, damn. I was like, damn, this woman, she out here doing dark magic. I knew immediately. I was like, wow, she out here doing dark magic. That's why there was so much chaos. That's why so many people were confused about the situation. That's why people were arguing back and forth. Like the gender war was so thick and heavy. I knew as soon as I lit my candle that this woman was a practicing witch and she had done dark magic on the collective. It was another reason why she cut her hair. It was like a sacrifice ritual where she cut her hair it was like a symbolism of a sacrifice. And she gave her hair. I'm being for real. This is me just sitting back watching all of this unfold. So she sacrificed her hair. And you know, when you cut your hair off, you sacrifice your hair. It's an offering for good luck, to ward off any illness or bad fortune or anything like that. So I knew what I was dealing with, which was why I stopped talking about it. I knew that there was witchcraft on the collective, which is why I stopped talking about it. And the first thing that I did was protect myself, because I don't play about that type of stuff. So all the drama that happened, did you see me get involved in any of that? No, you didn't. You did not. You didn't see me get involved in any of that because I knew what I was dealing with. I knew what I was dealing with. I have screenshots. I can post it to the community tab if you want to see in her Twitter bio where she said powerful witch. But before I even saw that, I knew what I was dealing with before I even saw that in her Twitter bio, by the way, that she was a practicing witch and it was dark magic, because when I lit my protection candle, girl, the glass, the top of the glass completely came off. It just, the flame just shot up and I was like, oh my God, what the hell? And then my glass cracked all the way down on the side. It didn't break completely. It just cracked. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, so I will never forget when all of this chaos was happening. And if I would have known, I would have never talked about this situation. From beginning to end, I would have left the situation alone. If I would have known what I was getting myself into, Yanni would not have gotten involved in this shit at all. By the time I found out what I had gotten myself into, I was like, oh my God. So yes, scammer and a witch. So it's so crazy. So I remember when all of this was going on, and you know, I lit my 7-day candle. Y'all know how I am. I lit my 7-day candle. I went into nature and I was out in nature for about a few hours. And I left my candle lit in my kitchen on my kitchen table. And I came back and my back door was open. And I was like, whatever energy, whatever spirit she had casted was out of my house. Whatever energy and spirit that she had casted over the collective was away from me. It left my home. So I don't know what that woman was out here doing. I don't lie. That's one thing I don't do. I don't lie. So I knew then that I needed to take a step back from this situation because it was way bigger than what I thought it was. And there were some things that I wasn't able to see, but I was able to see a little bit more once I started to protect myself, because I was protecting myself from people trying to dox me. I was protecting myself from people gossiping and just flat out lying on my name. I was protecting myself from her and the energy that she had casted on the collective. I was just protecting myself from it all. So when all of this happened, I just wasn't shocked by people being under her spell. Like, if you were like literally, if you are wondering, like, why are people still defending her? Why are people not using their common sense? Why are people not seeing the lies? Like, why? Dark magic. Dark magic. Let me see. Oh, I'll just post it on Twitter. Dark magic, honey. Okay. Dark magic. And I feel like the reason why I want to talk about this is to the girls that are out here, you do spiritual work. You need to know what that looks like so you can protect yourself. But anytime you light a candle of protection and your candle flame just blows up in your face, like literally just blows up in your face, sis, damn near take your eyebrows out, sis, you're dealing with a practicing witch, okay? So people don't know that I know this type of stuff. I just don't talk about it publicly because I don't need people in my business like that. I really don't. But I'm gonna send you just so you can, so you know I'm not lying. Okay. So you know I'm not lying. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my receipt when it comes to this situation. That's one thing I don't do. So I already had my suspicion that she was a practicing witch. She does dark magic. So I already had my suspicion, and then I was on. I don't know where I was at. I don't know where I was at when I found this out, but I was just like, wow, I knew it. I knew when I lit my candle. I was like, this something don't seem right about the situation. So I just posted it on Twitter. Let me pull it up real quick because on my desktop through StreamYard, it does not allow me to pull up pictures, only videos. And it's so annoying. So I posted it to Twitter. So if you see right here, it says powerful witch right here. Okay. Can't make this type of stuff up. I wish I could. Can't make it up. Because I was very confused. The energy during this time was very chaotic. It was almost like she had released some type of I don't know, like some type of dark magic chaos. Like I don't know. She put something on the collective. She did. I could feel it because I was like, oh hell no. Y'all know I don't do drama because I'm very sensitive to that type of energy. I don't do drama. So when I started picking up on the energy, I was like, damn, this is like some spiritual warfare shit. I'm just being honest. I was like, this is like some spiritual warfare. So I went to my spiritual shop here in Houston. I go to the Little Red Shop here in Houston. I love the Little Red Shop. My girl Simone, I don't know if she's gonna be watching this, but she did a reading for me, and 1144 on the clock, 1144. She did a reading for me, and she was like, she confirmed to me that she lied because I already had my suspicion. But Simone, she did a pendulum reading and she did a regular reading, card reading for me, and even she was shocked. She was shocked. She was like, "What? She lied?" And this was months ago, y'all. So it was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. So there was like I said, it was some very thick, dark, nasty energy, and I just felt the need to protect myself. And whenever you feel the need to protect your spirit, you can pray, you can do some spiritual work, practice whatever you're into. You like meditating. I did guided meditation. I went out into nature. I really took baths. I took a lot of spiritual baths during this time. I just really nurtured myself during this time because I knew that because she had casted this dark magic over the collective, nothing I said, no one was going to believe me. Like there was nothing I could do, which was why I was being spiritually led to fall back. And eventually people were going to come up from under her dark magic that she had put on the collective. So if you don't believe in card reading, then it's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. Who I pray to is not the internet's business because I'm not about to explain who I pray to. If you think I pray to the devil, then you think I pray to the devil. I'm not here to convince you of anything. I'm just telling you what I did. I'm not telling you what you should do. I'm telling you what I did. That's it. So I'm not sharing my personal life with y'all. I just told y'all what I did. What I did, and everything that I did came to light. Everything that I did came to light. So it just took some time, This 2024 energy, this karma energy is coming in thick. It is coming in thick. It's coming in real heavy. But I just thought y'all should know that. Be careful. Be careful about people out here nowadays, because you don't really know what they're doing in their house. You don't know what they're doing in their house. Okay. If you want to protect yourself, pray. I light candles. I meditate. I go out into nature. I take spiritual baths. I do a bunch of different things. Okay. I do. And what people don't understand is there's light when it comes to magic and there's dark when it comes to magic. If you hear me speaking, I'm intentionally saying dark magic. Okay. Light magic is your prayer. That's magic too. Your prayer, you affirming protection over your life, is light magic. There's a reason why I keep saying dark magic. Dark magic is also gossip. Dark magic is also lies. Dark magic is deceitfulness. That's what dark magic is to create confusion, chaos, or whatever. All of that is magic, whether you want to identify to that and to these things in that way or not. Light magic is affirming yourself in the mirror. That's mirror work. Affirming yourself in the mirror, like saying things to yourself. I am beautiful. I am loved. Dark magic is envy as well. So I don't think people understand my thought process when I'm saying certain things, but light magic is you praying. Light magic is meditation. Visualization is huge with meditation. Affirmation, prayer, journaling, scripting, all of that stuff is light magic. But she was out here practicing dark magic. And once I picked up on that, that's when I decided to fall back. I blocked her name on my platform because I was trying to protect my energy. It wasn't because I was running from this situation. No, I was just falling back and I was going the extra mile to protect myself because I was being harassed every day. I was being harassed, threatened, people harassing me to delete my video, Black women harassing me to delete my videos, Black women bullying me about, oh, you're a victim blamer and shamer. I can't believe you. I even had, I'm gonna just go ahead and post this one too, since we here. I was being harassed on Twitter. I think it's this, right? No, that's not it. I was being harassed on Twitter. Like, if I really wanted to be a mean bitch, oh my God, y'all, like I would just, cause I have, I took screenshots of everything. I took screenshots of everything. I took screenshots of what people were saying. I took screenshots of people threatening my life. I took screenshots. And I got to stop saying people because it was Black women that were doing it. I took screenshots of people harassing me. I was getting harassed a lot. It got so bad that I had to start taking screenshots of everyone and everything because I didn't know what threat I should take serious and what threat I should not. So this is just an example. So this was a longtime follower of mine. She said, your videos and takes are becoming so problematic these days. Shaking my head. Stay helping to spread and sensationalize negative assumptions / images of fellow Black women. And when you're proven wrong, you won't even change the problematic headlines. What really happened to you, Yanni? Shaking my head. More and more, I see that you are truly not a girl's girl. And this was a nicer comment. This was a nicer comment. This was nicer. This was not the threatening ones and things like that. I'm saving that just in case I want to file a police report or file my own charges against the brick lady because I'm considering it. She had sent a lot of harassment towards me, and I don't know. I may actually file a lawsuit against her. I'm really considering. I just haven't said nothing. I ain't said shit. I was just like, I'm gonna just collect all the information because I had proof that I was harassed. I have proof that my life was threatened. I have proof that I was being bullied for months. And I still have people out here saying, why are you talking about this? Why are you talking about this? What do you mean? What do you mean? You didn't have, and that's the thing. Your perspective is you didn't see any of this happen. And I call bullshit because I could go back on my community tab and show you the harassment. I can go back on my YouTube videos and show you the harassment that I was getting from women. The stuff is still there unless they go and delete it real quick. But I already got screenshots on my phone. It's already in the clouds, babe. No point in you running and deleting it now. No point. But I feel like I should move forward with legal action. I have people doing TikTok live streams about me and all type of stuff. And just because I don't respond does not mean I didn't see it or I'm not listening. I don't feel the need to respond to everything. I don't feel the need to speak out against lies. They're lies. If you don't see me speaking out about it or against it or trying to defend myself, it's because it's a lie. I don't feel the need to come on here and be like, they lie. They're lying. They're lying on me. I'm not about to do that. If people want to sit up there and believe some bullshit, that's what they want to do, and that's their source of entertainment. But I don't gotta come on here and address nothing. That's stupid. So, will she get arrested for lying? Girl, they have a warrant out for her arrest. They are looking for her. They are actually looking for her. They are looking for this woman. So, I don't know. Even B. Taylor said it in my live stream tonight. She was like, they looking for her. Then there was this other Black woman, and this is another thing that I'm gonna talk about this, and then I'm probably gonna head on out because this was another woman. She was on TikTok, and I told her at the time I was trying to explain to her that the woman that was in the Rhoda Osmond that she had, because people were trying to make it seem like there were two different Rhodas, one in Minnesota and one in Houston. And based off of my research at this time, I was like, no, this is the same woman. She used to live in Minnesota. And how did I know she used to live in Minnesota? I went to her Facebook. I went to her old Instagram page, and I was like, damn, this woman used to live in Minnesota. So this is the same Rhoda Osmond in Houston, in Minnesota, or Minneapolis. I'm sorry, Minneapolis. Or is that Minnesota? I always get it confused. But anyway, I was like, oh, this is the same woman. So at the time, I was still on the fence when it came to Rhoda. I was still like, I don't know. I feel like I should protect her still. So my mindset was, you should probably delete this TikTok because you are doxing her. Because at the time, people only knew her by her TikTok name, which was Ro Reports, or people were just calling her the Brick Lady. So no one had her legal name. And so I commented and I was like, you're doxing her. I just wanted you to know that because that's what you're doing. That is the same Rhoda Osmond in Minneapolis. It's the same Rhoda that's here in Houston. All I did was just do a quick little Google search and I was like, this is the same person. So I warned her, I was like, listen, you're doxing her. And at the time I was trying to still protect Rhoda because I knew men don't do research, y'all. They don't do research. They don't do the tedious stuff. They wait for women to do that type of stuff. So at the time I was like, girl, you're literally making it easy for them to get her information because you're giving them her real name. I was like, girl, you're literally giving her real name. They don't even have her real name yet. And that's where I was in the research. Like I had her real name, but I was like, oh, I'm not going to put her real name out here. I'm going to just keep putting her username out here. She goes and she pulls it up on TikTok. She puts her real name out here. And I'm like, girl, you are doxing this lady. Are you aware that you are doxing her? Then we went into this whole spiel because she was talking about her GoFundMe campaigns and things like that. And I was like, well, I think people have the right to know if they donated to a scammer. So let me show you the video. And this was the nastiest. This was the energy that I was dealing with during this time from a lot of Black women. From a lot of Black women. Oh, here it is. I know it's gonna let me play this video. Okay, let me try to upload it. Let me try to upload it because why it won't let me play it? Every time I try to play this video, it will not play. Here it is. Okay, it's gonna be about 5 minutes though. I don't know, like sometimes in StreamYard, I don't know if this happens for other people, but sometimes in StreamYard, it will not let you play certain videos from your desktop, which is weird. Sometimes it does, and then sometimes it does not. Should I log in and log out? Okay, so that's what I thought. Minneapolis is in Minnesota. I always forget, y'all. I don't be going up that far north, girl, because it's too cold for me. Let me see if I can share my other videos. That makes me concerned about some other stuff that I wanted to talk about. Let me see. Can I play that? Oh, okay. I could play that one, but I can't play this one. So I guess I'll just save that for later. Because we have to start calling out the scammers in the space because they're taking away from real situations and issues and people that actually do need help. That's not okay, y'all. That is not okay at all. Thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet. No, they haven't done anything. They tried. B. Taylor said that they tried to reach the police, tried to reach out to her, and they didn't get a response. So according to her rap sheet, she's probably leaving Houston. If they actually get to arrest her, will be interesting. But y'all, she has literally ran off in every city, town that she has gotten into, countries. Because you heard her, they said, I think B. Taylor said the Virgin Islands as well. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I don't know if they're actually going to catch her and arrest her. I know she should probably stop posting to social media though. I mean, I would. That just would make sense to me. But it seems like she has a hard time. Seems like she has a hard time staying off of social media. Oh, let me see if I can post it on here. I'm just posting stuff to my Twitter, y'all. Let me see if I can post it on here and see if it will post. Because it's not like this video is super long. I don't get it. Or can you upload a video to... Oh, here we go. Okay, it's saying it can't process. I guess it's too long. She was posting earlier. She was posting earlier. So I don't know if she's still posting, but she was definitely posting earlier. That's all I do know. And you know what else I found interesting about her was she had all of these negative things to say about Black men. But if you follow her on Instagram, that's all she be hanging out with is Black men. I don't never see her hang out with any other race of man or even just white people in general. She always around Black people every single time. And when I say Black people, just Black people across the African diaspora. Like I've seen her hang out with the Africans. I've seen her hang out with the Afro-Americans. So it's just, I don't know, like her thought process is very weird. And when we talk about hanging out with Black men, I'm talking about the ones that be in them environments that I don't be going to. You know? So it makes me wonder if her baby daddy is in on her scamming. I don't know. I don't know if they like in cahoots with each other, girl, but every time something happens, she always run back to her baby daddy, and then she be with the baby daddy, his friends. It's real dusty. I don't know if y'all follow her on Instagram, but I was noticing that every time something happens, she run back to her baby daddy, and he's there to save the day. And I don't know what type of arrangements that they have, but I noticed that about her. I only know that she has one child. I don't know if she has other children. I don't know. But I just find it interesting that divestors were going so hard for this girl, and that's all she hang around is Black people. She only hang around Black people. She be hanging around them Black men a lot. Y'all was going hard for this girl. That's all she hang out with. And she hang out with the dustiest of the dustiest. I didn't see not one man in a suit or a nice shirt and some slacks, nothing. She hang out with the dustiest of the dustiest. So they look like they rip and run in the street, or hell, they may be out here scamming their damn self. I feel like they're going to find her through social media, but I'm just like, how has she been able to escape from all of these different cities and countries? That's crazy. She on the run. She is on the run. Yes, y'all. If you follow her on Instagram, that is all she be hanging out with. I was like, She has a son. I just didn't want to include him in the video because he don't got nothing to do with this. The baby innocent. The baby ain't got nothing to do with this. I think the girl is confused about her position in the world and in life. I don't know. I just think it's kind of strange. Okay, let me see if it's up. Okay, we have about 3 minutes. So let me wait. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe her case is not gonna be taken as serious because it's scamming, it's theft. I only see celebrities that are really held accountable for stuff like that, but regular everyday people, it's like you kind of have to catch them when you can type thing. I don't know if they're gonna go out and arrest her. Like I don't know. Oh, you only have water? I'm trying to clear up my infection that I got. So I'm drinking, and it's bitter, y'all. It's bitter. I don't like it. I'm gonna keep this live. I don't have a reason to delete it. I don't got nothing to hide. Asha. Hope you're having a great shift at work though. She's on IG explaining right now. Damn. I think she got me blocked though. Let me see. Hold on, wait, who is it? Ooh, girl, you know, girl, I just saw Gossip in the City just posted Diddy Combs' recent lawsuit. Girl, the way people be getting these documentations, if they don't have the documentation, I don't believe it. I don't. I don't believe it at all. But let me see if I can like pull up, because that Diddy situation. Wait a minute. And you know, another thing that's crazy about this entire situation is the Shade Room has been following this girl for months, and they haven't reported on it yet. Even when she blasted that man Douglas Olin to her Instagram, I was shocked to see that they did not post it. Even when the NBC or did the Shade Room post the NBC article? Did the Shade Room do that? I don't remember. Pages, and this is the I haven't seen her hang around anyone that is of true status in society. I'm just saying, not to be shady, I'm just saying. I have never seen her none of her PhD student friends, co-work. Like I haven't seen any of that on her social media. She don't show none of that. All she hang around all day, every day is dust. That's it. That's it. Dust. I don't see her explaining anything. Now y'all know. I will share this though. Did she still keep it up? Yeah. She's trying to get people to rally up to help her with going up against the Houston Police Department. I didn't post this, but I was like, girl, this is crazy.
Because I cannot do this by myself. I'm a full-time mother, I'm a full-time student, and I'm a full-time employee. And I have done everything I can to reach out to get an investigator, get all the information. I've pretty much done everything for them, including giving them a confession video of this man saying that he assaulted me and that he does not care. And they've had that video since the week before Thanksgiving, and they have not done anything about it. They have not moved forward in the case, and they won't respond to me. I have left over 20 voicemails, over 20 emails, and guess what? They respond to people who have nothing to do with this case, people who don't even live in Houston and don't care and are just agents of chaos. And why are they doing this? It's because they want to tone police all of us, because they want all gendered oppressed people to know that if you ever speak out, you will be punished, and you'll be punished badly. And this will determine how we move forward. And they don't want this change, because if this change happens, what are they going to do? Because these people have made careers, money, and whole platforms off of Black women pain, and they have nothing else to offer. Without our pain, they can't do anything. They have no motion. So please help me be a part of this change and stop this online and offline violence of Black women and people benefiting off of it. Go to HPD Major Assault and tweet them and say, lock Olin Douglas up. You have a confession video. Do the right thing. Help me hold them accountable. I'm asking for support because I cannot do this by myself.
Now y'all gonna be able to see through her lies. Thank God we in the year of the 8, baby. Thank God, because last year was rough. Towards the end, it was a little rocky because I could not believe it. I was like, oh my gosh. Here we go. I think I could finally post this video. Yep. So yeah, this was the energy that I was dealing with. Like I said, a lot of the women want to know why Yanni going so hard. This is why. Because the energy that I was met with, I don't tolerate disrespect. That's weird. But I'm not going to be shady and try to hit below the belt. I'm just going to come with the facts because I don't do that. See, a lot of women be so emotional that they want to shade you, thinking that that does something. It doesn't do anything. But when I hit you with that truth, it leaves you speechless. You can't even shame me no more because you don't even make sense. So when women try to go low, I go higher. And I'm going to hit you with the truth. Facts. That's it. I'm not about to shade you and say you bald, shade you and say that's why your edges is thinning, or try to shade you like that's why you gaining weight. That's why you ain't got no man. I don't got to do none of that. I feel like women who don't have nothing to really stand on, that's the stuff you got to do. I don't got to do that. All I got to do is present the facts. I don't like it when women do that. It's like pulling hair in a fight. Why are we pulling hair? I don't get that. I didn't grow up like that. I grew up a little different. You know, we grew up in an all boys home. You don't pull hair. You got to use your fist, your leg, hell, or you may have to pick up something and hit their ass with it. But pulling hair, I don't do that. I don't know why. Like, women expect for me to go toe to toe with them with that, and I'm just like, that doesn't do anything for me, sweetie. Shading you with stuff just to like hit at your self esteem, make it make sense. But the truth, that's gonna leave you speechless, and that's where I get the last laugh.
I'm glad you can admit it, because this is what really got y'all triggered. Y'all are mad that this victim is receiving donations. That's what it really is about. Because the reality of it is number one, let's say that the old account, the GoFundMe from 3 years ago is hers. So what? So what? She couldn't have been a victim of an attack more than once? That's statistically, like, yes, she can. Statistically, yes. Victims of assault are more likely to be assaulted again. Yep. That's a fact. So even if this is her GoFundMe, which again, not seeing the evidence, somebody in the same state as her with the same name is not like, there's no pictures, there's no nothing. And then you're gonna come in and tell me I should delete my post because I'm doxing her. But y'all are the ones doing this. I'm responding to a black man. Did you go tell him that? And then you came into the comment section. I'm saying that it ain't her. And you came in with all this so-called evidence that it is. It's not really evidence, though. And I keep asking y'all, why aren't y'all looking for her attacker? It's weird that y'all putting all this energy into discrediting her. It's weird. And the thing that's crazy to me is y'all think a 3-year-old GoFundMe with a similar name is enough to discredit her injuries, her tears, her word. Her word. And I hope you realize as a black woman that this thing that you're doing to her, if you're ever the victim of any assault of a man, this is the same thing that's going to happen to you. You won't be able to come on this app and share what happened to you and hope that people will help you find your attacker. You won't. You're going to experience the same thing that you are putting this black woman through. And it's all because y'all jealous. Y'all are mad that this black woman got money. Do you know that states give their victims money for violent assaults? You can go and you can apply to your state if you are the victim of a violent attack, because they understand that victims need money. She has a son at home. She has an injury on her face. She can't work. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Where is y'all's compassion? And how do y'all not understand how dangerous this is for not just black women, for black people? Because this is the very same thing that the police do when they unalive us. And there's not, like, what are y'all doing? Y'all doing the same thing they did to Trayvon, to Mike Brown, to George Floyd, to Eric Gardner. Y'all are, to Breonna Taylor. Y'all are doing the same exact thing. Like, you're telling the massa that his tools are okay to be used on you and your community. What is wrong with y'all? I'm gonna ask you, with all due respect, please do not comment again. I do not create, like, it's unfortunate to me to have to say this to a black woman, but I clearly do not create content for you. This is not a space for you, because you, like, you have come in and you are using the tools of your oppressor. Your oppressor. So before you go ahead and check out my post on 8 signs that you are an extremely male-centered woman, because they're showing up, boo. They're showing up. Please don't respond. Don't make me have to block you. Just go. I'm glad you can admit it, because the thing is,
y'all, this was nonstop for months. This was what I was getting met with: videos, live streams, comments. I'm jealous because she's getting money. Am I broke? Because I didn't know that. I didn't know I was broke. I didn't know I was broke. But you know who was broke though? Ooh, girl, let's expose the panderers that need money. So the reason why she was going so hard, but wait, because y'all know I keep my receipts. That's one thing I'm gonna do. Let me show you that, in fact, I was right at this time of my suspicion, and this was me going with a hunch. With my hunch, I happened to be right. I was like, yo, you doxing her, you putting her legal name out here. That is the same woman. You should probably delete this video. I was telling this girl that. So let me show you. I cannot, I promise you, I cannot make this type of stuff up. And I be so nice about it. So Houston prosecutor says, and this is the recent update. So after me and B Taylor ended our live, this was after our live stream, they updated this story. So this is the most recent update when it comes to this news article, but B Taylor already told us that they were going to roll out with the next update. So she kind of gave us that exclusive then. But after I posted my video, I saw that they had already updated, and it had been like 8 minutes right after I had ended my live. So shout out to B Taylor for that. But it says here that Houston prosecutors say that this is not the first time viral brick lady has made false claims of assault. So I was low-key like on the fence at the time, and I was like, girl, you know, you are doxing this lady. You are doxing her, because men don't do research. I'm just being honest with you. They don't do research. They, at the time, did not have her legal name, and she was plastering it all over her platform like, this is not the same woman. This is not the same woman. And the whole time it was. And I was just like, girl, take this down. You doxing her. So that's what I get, y'all. That's what I get. Thank you for the super chat. That is so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I can't make this type of stuff up. But if you want to know why she was going so hard and she was saying you're jealous of her for getting the money, what does this have to do with money other than she robbed people? She scammed people. But the reason why she mentioned jealousy and money, did you hear her? Did you hear her? Did you hear her? The reason why she mentioned jealousy and money, let's bring it up.
If you have a minute and we can talk, I need a little bit of help. And I know from experience that if a black woman needs help, her only option is to ask a black woman. I've been out of work for the last 3 months. I lost my car due to just mechanical issues, and subsequently lost both my jobs. I've been looking for work diligently. I recently had someone help me update my resume because the resume that I had wasn't working. I've been looking for work from home jobs because I'm not mobile. I'm also working on another plan. But all these things take time and, unfortunately, resources that I don't have. I'm really interested in getting some certifications so I can step into another career opportunity, like being a Scrum Master or a project manager or something like that. But I just don't even have the resource. Like, I literally don't have groceries right now. And I'm 45 years old. That's really hard to admit, but this is where I'm at. My Cash App is on my profile. I don't have a link tree anymore because I can't put a link in my bio on this new profile. My previous profile was banned. Before it was banned last weekend, I was actually asking for and receiving support from my followers.
Her TikTok was banned. She had to make a new account. It's not getting the same traffic. This was after she made the video about me. And I was like, Spirit told me, fall back. I said, God, I'm going to let you handle it. Handle it. Because I'm getting sick and tired. People trying to make me out to be a fraud or a liar. And then later I go to her page and I'm like, damn, I thought I blocked this lady. Because look, It says centering Black women and girls 2. This is her new account. Her old account was just centering Black women and girls. And I think she had it spelled differently. I cannot make this type of stuff up, y'all. And I'm just, and it makes me wonder, like, how many Black women are out here scamming other Black women in the space? How many? Because she teaches Black women about decentering men and centering themselves, leveling up. How can you help anybody level up if your life is a fucking mess? I really want to know, how can you help someone else level up if your life is a hot ass mess? Make it make sense. I took a year off from mentoring to get my life together, to heal, to reflect, to work on myself, because I'm like, damn, I can't go out here and help people in the community. I can't help other Black women level up if I'm not right. So I needed to take some time to myself. And I appreciate my mentees and the women that support my mentoring business. Thank you for giving me that time to myself. I needed that. So now I can come to you with my best foot forward, and I'm not wasting your dollars and just taking your money. I can actually come to you and help you because I've reflected over some things that I needed to change within myself. So now the things that I learned from this time off, I can now use that. These are tools, new tools that I have that I can now help you with when it comes to mentoring. But I have a question though. How can a woman who don't have her life together go out here and be of service to the community? That's like taking advice from someone that's broke, but you trying to have money, or taking advice from someone that got bad credit and has poor money management, but you trying to have good money management and you're trying to have a savings, like it's, no, but then I question if even what she's saying is true, because it's weird that people come online and they do this. I think it's kind of weird. And then it's with the assumption that people got money to give you, though. It's with the assumption that, yeah, my followers got it. They may not. They may not have it. They may be college students. She got a page called Centering Girls. She may be they may be college students. They may be on their last dollar, their last dime. Y'all, I can't make this type of stuff up. I cannot make it up. I swear I cannot.
And so that got me through, and I was able to eat up until now. But like, I have rice, and I have so little food. Like I just have so little food.
Y'all wondered why I was like, damn, is these women that are on TikTok, are they really on Rhoda's payroll? Because they was going so hard. And I was just like, I don't know. So I'm bringing this to your attention because I'm seeing a pattern. When I start to see a pattern, y'all know how I get. When I start to see a pattern, y'all know how I get. I come out with my warnings. This is the new thing. This is the new scam. Conscious Lee, I brought him up in my last live. That's a scammer. That man ain't living according to what he present online. Like, he with a Black woman, he with a Black queen, he with a whole preference. And he was exposed to me when all of this happened because he intentionally read that NBC News article, and he skipped over the fact that the women who wrote the news article did not get a statement from the Houston Police Department. Because when this article hit the net, I was banking on reading the article and seeing a statement from the Houston Police Department. But that's not what the article said. The original article, before they updated the article after NBC Black decided to reach out to the Houston Police Department, it originally said that we spoke with Rhoda Osmond and she told us that the police, And I'm thinking to myself, y'all NBC News. But then I did a little more digging and I'm like, wait a minute. NBC News and NBC Black are not the same. Let me pull that up. Listen, I got time to be looking into this type of stuff. This is NBC. Okay, this is NBC News. Just so y'all know, I did not know, but I'll have to double check. This is NBC News. If you look, 1.8 million followers. The article was never posted to this Instagram. It was never posted to NBC News website. I looked and I could not find it. Then let me show you NBC. I'm sorry. Is it? Yeah. NB. No, I'm sorry, y'all. I pulled up the wrong account. I said CBS. I got CBS on the brain right now. Okay. NBC News. Where's the black one at? Okay. NBC. And then let me pull up the right one. My bad, y'all. It's late. It's late. My head is just it's filled with so much information. Okay, NBC Black. Did they take it down? Did they? I know they had it up here. Wow, I think they took down NBC Black. No way. I'll just have to post those receipts as well. Wow, they took NBC Black down? Or is this? No, that's not it. Wow, y'all, they took down the Instagram. I cannot make this up. Okay. Let me show they took it down. But let me go. This is NBC News. They never posted the article, but NBC Black did. And that's when I started looking into, okay, what's the difference between NBC News and NBC Black? NBC Black is a blog. I did not know that. I was like, NBC Black is a blog? Damn. It's basically a blog site, y'all. It's not a news outlet. No, NBC, I'm talking about the Instagram. I know the website is still up, but their Instagram has been taken down. I cannot find it. Hold on. NBC. Maybe I should put in News Black. I still don't see it. Maybe they deleted their Instagram. Let me try Google. Did y'all find it on Google though? I don't see it. Yeah. This is a late night recap. But I'm just bringing it up. I'll post the receipts about that too. But that's when I realized that Conscious Lee was a fraud, was because he intentionally skipped over the fact that they had not gotten an official statement from the Houston Police Department. And that's what I was looking for when they posted the article. I was rushing to read that article because I was like, I wonder what the Houston Police is going to say. Because typically if you're a news station, you're reporting on a crime or an incident, you normally would get a statement from the police. The detectives, nothing. In the article, it was like, we spoke to Rhoda Osman and she told us that the police said such and such. And I was like, this is not, all my sources during this time were weak. And I just did not trust any of my sources because I was like, I couldn't trust the NBC Black because I'm just like, y'all didn't even reach out to the Houston police. Then they later changed it. Later, after the fact, they updated it. And then it was reported that it was an open investigation, that they didn't have any further information. So, but by that time, yeah, I typed in the wrong one. I'm sorry, Chelsea. I typed in the wrong news outlet because I got I don't know why I have NBC on the brain, but it was no, it was CBS. No, it was NBC News, y'all. I'm sorry, my brain is fried right now. But yeah, I didn't trust NBC Black. I mean, yeah, NBC Black because they didn't do their research. Oh, you think? Can you send me the link if you found it? Because I wanted to show y'all that there is a huge difference between those two, and I was just like, whew. But NBC, yeah, NBC Black, they have the news, the regular news, but they don't have NBC Black and NBC News are separate. They're not the same. One is a blog and one is not. Oh, you found it on Instagram or did you find the website? And why, they always be doing us dirty when it comes to mainstream media news. We get a blog. We don't even get our own. That's crazy. That's crazy. We could have got our own little, something. So I just thought that was weird. But yeah, I'm just pointing all of this out, y'all, because I just want y'all to be aware of just some of the stuff that y'all seeing online. Everything that you see online, I say, take it with a grain of salt. Seriously. Even these girls, somebody told me the Morgan girl, like the random man from Atlanta, she back with her baby daddy. Okay, so it's NBC. Oh, BLK. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you. But yeah. Girl, she back with her baby daddy. That's why I was like, I ain't even gonna report on that. That's just a lot. Yes, that's what they saying. That's word on the street. Okay, that's what they saying, that Morgan is back with her baby daddy. Okay, so this is NBC Black, and this is basically like this is like Black news, but it's a blog. It's not official. And I wonder if they still have that article still up, or did they delete it? Let me see. Yep. Posted here. September 19, 2023. And this is the quote that they gave from Rhoda. Can't make it up. The random man from Atlanta. Come on, I know y'all follow that. The random man from Atlanta. Oh, somebody said, yes, she is. Yes, oh my gosh, she is. She's trying to hide it, but it's obvious. Listen, it's hard to practice what you preach. Trust me, I'm a woman that knows. It's hard to practice what you preach. It takes discipline. And a lot of women don't have that. I'm just being honest with you. It's hard to practice what you preach. Again, it takes discipline. It does. It really does. But I feel like it takes way more work to put on a front and still not get what you want than to actually just practice what you preach and just have some damn discipline. That's how I feel. That is really how I feel. It really takes a very special woman to actually practice what she preaches, because it takes real work. It takes real effort. It takes consistency. It takes lonely nights, girl. It takes lonely nights. It takes choosing yourself over and over and over and over again, even when you have those moments of doubt. you know, and not every woman can do that. I'm not going to shame Morgan for going back with her baby daddy. I mean, haven't we all went back at least once or twice? I'm just being honest. But girl, after you impregnate me and you abandon me, I could never allow you back in my personal space. That's crazy. That's a deal breaker for me. But listen, every woman is different. Maybe a lot of women with children, they have a hard time giving up on the family image, the family life. All right. And I don't know what that's like. I can't comment on that because I don't have any kids. So I don't know what that is actually like to want that 2-parent household. I don't know what it's like. And I'm not against 2 parents trying to make it work. I'm not, because that ain't my business. That's not my place to make that type of decision, especially when children are involved. So I'm going to just mind my business when it comes to that. Women can't stand on business because of these men. That is why. That's why the sisterhood will never be what it could be, because these women care too much about what men think. Like, I have women right now, they care so much about what these men have to say about this situation. I'm like, do you not care about how this affected you negatively? Do you not care about how this woman lied and it potentially could affect you in the future if you're ever a victim of an assault? But you over here caring about what society gonna say. You should be mad at this woman for what she did. You should be very angry at this woman for what she did. Because now she just made it like 10 times harder. It's like every time we take 10 steps forward as a collective, as Black women, there's a Black woman that knocks us back 20 steps. It's exhausting. It's so exhausting. And it's like people want to be mad at me, but I'm like, why are you not mad at the girl that lied to, and she did it in such a way that is definitely going to tarnish our image. Why are you not mad at her? Why are you not harassing her? Why are you not bullying her? I don't get it. She's the one that you should really be mad at. It ain't me. Your issue is not with me. Your issue is with how people are going to perceive this situation and how it's going to apply to the collective of Black women. But who really caused all of this? Her. She did. She didn't have to lie like that. She did not have to lie like that. So I don't know why people want to take it out on me, but I'm like, actually hold the person in the situation that caused all of this. She caused it all. And then she intentionally did it. She knew what she was doing because, like B. Taylor said, she used trigger words that would trigger Black women. And that's exactly what happened. So this woman came in, she comes across as a female narcissist. Y'all know I don't use that word a lot, but girl, she's coming across as a female narcissist where she can do no wrong. She manipulates you. She lies to you. She scams you. She tarnishes your image and potentially ruins the reputation of Black women in the collective when it comes to victim and assault, right? And you still are mad at me? That's crazy. Like that's insane. That is actually insane. You need to go hold that woman accountable that sat up here and lied. And now she just made it, like I said, like 20 times harder for real victims. 20 times harder. Oh, y'all were far better off. I believe that. Sometimes having your peace and your sanity, man, that beats a relationship. Trust me, I know all about it. Okay, I don't be out here entertaining just any and everybody and that's in friendship, men and family. I don't fool with everybody. I don't fool with all family either. Because if you don't set boundaries and don't allow certain people into your personal space, you will never have peace. You will never have peace in your life. So I had to cut off some family, I had to cut off some friends, and I had to cut off some of these men that want to come in your life and cause confusion. If a man come into your life and he causes confusion, he's causing chaos, period. Nothing else. If you have to guess how he may feel, what he thinks, what this is, what y'all got going on, that's a man that got you in a confused illusion mindset, and you need to just take yourself out the game because he playing with you. Same thing with friends. You know, they so wishy-washy. They want to be there for you, then they don't want to be there for you. Or they fake supportive, and then 1 minute they shaming you and putting you down for the very thing that they're so supportive over. Yeah, like you don't need that type of energy around you at all. And then family too. Family a trip. That whole, oh, but they're blood, that don't mean shit to me. Shit, I know blood that can stab you in the back. I know blood that could murder you, literally. So blood don't mean nothing to me. The soul means more, and integrity means more. And if you don't have those two things, I'm not fooling with you. You're out of your mind. A lot of these people are either lost souls or they don't have a soul because they sold their soul, and then they don't have integrity. So how can I expect for you to do right by me if you don't have integrity yourself? Make it make sense. Like Rhoda's friend, the half Jamaican white daddy black mother. Yeah. You know, she was calling out Rhoda's character, saying that she would say these things about black women and stuff like that. But since you was friends with her, you was sitting up listening to that. You was sitting up listening to how she had all these nasty things to say about black women, but you was friends with her. But you felt like the token in the situation because you was half black. People who hang together are the same. I don't care what no one says. People who hang gonna assume that you don't lack it, like you have integrity. I'm gonna assume that you don't. You hang around girls that are mean girls. You hang around girls that all they do is sit up and gossip about some other people's business. You hang around girls that sleep with married men. I'm gonna assume that you do too. I'm not gonna put it past you like a dumbass. Like I'm naive. Like, oh no, she wouldn't do that. Why would she? She hang around women that think, and she don't seem to have an issue with it. So I'm gonna assume that you are the same way. I'm not gonna put it past you that, oh, you're not. No. I'm gonna assume that you'll sleep with my man because your best friend, you know, you've been friends with for a while, sleeping with this woman's man over here. I'm gonna assume that you could potentially sleep with mine. Be careful about the company that you keep. That's why I'm not afraid to get rid of people that don't be on the same frequency as me, because I'm telling you, when they not on the same frequency as you, that's when you get that knife in the back. Every single time. It works like clockwork. That's why you just need to leave people where they at. Because when you don't leave them where they at, that's when you get the knife in the back and you don't even see it coming because you're like, damn, really? Soon as it happens. And that's the thing. If you are childhood friends with people, your childhood friend sometimes may become a different person that you're not aligned with anymore. That's the hard part. It's like y'all grew up together, and at the time, y'all were here, y'all were aligned, y'all were on the same frequency, and then something happened within adulthood where y'all not aligned, y'all not on the same frequency, y'all don't share the same values, y'all don't share the same morals, y'all don't share the same principles, and so you just gotta cut their ass off. It's not a beef. It's not. We don't have no hard feelings. I don't got no issue with you. I'm not holding a grudge. It ain't none of that. It's just we are not on the same page. We are not on the same page. So you got to be careful with that. And it could be your mama too. It could be your mama. It could be your sibling. It could be a cousin that you was really close to at one point. It could even be a coworker at your job. You know, if you if this is the thing that people don't understand about real growth. If you are not outgrowing those around you, you're not really growing. You're not really growing. You are not really growing, because that comes with real growth. You're going to outgrow people that you are around, and that's okay. It's life. It happens. But if you're not outgrowing the people that are around you, you're not growing at all. You're in your comfort zone, and people who are in their comfort zones don't grow. Out of your comfort zone involves meeting new people, places, and things. But if you hanging around the same people, and you've been hanging around the same people, and the same people don't change, or the people around you don't change, it's because you're not changing. You're not growing. You're not elevating. And there are exceptions to this. There are exceptions to this, right? There's always exceptions to the things that I say. Don't ever take anything verbatim because there are exceptions, right? So when I say this, are there those special friendships where you can actually grow over time? Of course. Just like there are those special marriages where they meet very young and they grow old together. But that's not going to be for a lot of us. And that was something that was hard to accept. Like, damn, that was hard to accept. So there are going to be exceptions to the rule. I'm not here to say that there isn't, but if you're not really out here elevating and growing, then your surroundings and the people that you hang around is probably not changing that much. And that's when you know if you're growing or not. But if your surroundings, your routine, you know, just simple things that you may do on a daily basis, if they're not changing, you're not growing. Okay? Those things around you are going to grow. If not, then you're stuck. It's just like a plant. If you watch a plant, it's going to form new leaves and new stems and stuff like that, and new roots. And if that's not happening, then that means the plant is not actually growing. It's not growing. It's not really taking off like it could. So if it's just staying the same size, there's no new stems, there's no new leaves, there's no, the roots are not getting thicker, and you know, you're not growing. You're stuck. And you can always unstuck yourself. I've done it several times. And sometimes it be the people around you that come with that stuck energy. Okay, I'm just being honest. Sometimes it be their energy. It don't even be your own energy. Like, you want to get up and you want to do this. You want to chase your dreams. You want to go out here and make something happen. But maybe it's the people around you that ain't so motivated, that got you so stuck, you know? So be careful about that. If you got a dream, I'm going to always tell you to go get it. Go chase it. That's it. What did Meek Mill say? I'm a dream catcher, but I catch my dreams. I'm a dream catcher. I catch my dreams. He said something like that. So I'm a dream catcher. I catch my dreams, or something like that. I love that part. I'm like, yeah, we out here catching dreams. We're not just chasing them. We're actually catching them. Okay. It may have started off as a chase, but this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. We eventually catch it. We may not catch it when everyone else expects us to, but we actually do catch it. Okay. So that's all that I got. I wanted to leave this on a positive note because, you know, the negative energy is just so thick. But this is the last time that I will be addressing this situation. Honestly, I don't care. I know it may be hard to see right now, but yeah, I don't care. I cared like 2 months ago. Anybody else tired of talking about this situation? I'm so happy to put this behind me. I really am. All of it, from the bullying, the doxing, to Black women like attacking me. I'm just so happy to finally say I can put this behind me. It was a long time coming. Shout out to my family. They held me down during this time. I got to spend time with my niece, my parents. They helped me remain in good spirit. My best friend. Shout out to those that held me down while I was being just doxed and attacked online. Honestly, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the girls in my spiritual tier as well. All the workshops that we did, that really helped me during that time as well. So I appreciate that. I wasn't really sharing what I was putting in my gratitude letters, but it was eventually this coming to light and me getting my sanity and my peace fully back. So I'm just really excited about, you know, everything that's coming for 2024. And I'm just really excited to move past this situation because it's negative. So I'm logging out. Enjoy your shift if you're working. Enjoy your workout if you're working out. Enjoy your morning if this is morning time for you. And I'll hope to catch you in my next one. Good night, ladies. And to the men that are on here, good night.